Despite what your whole life. Oh, you taking the lead? Since when? Oh, okay. We gotta get Michelle. We gotta put Michelle back in her place over here, y'all. Baby. Michelle getting out of hand.
When Jesus said yes,
nobody can say no.
Michelle.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Camarray.
And I'm Zaiah. And this is the Music Report Card, where albums are reviewed based on the vocals, lyrics,
the production, as well as the sonic flow.
We are back to review
Drizzy Drake, okay?
If you haven't watched our reaction to Drizzy Drake's, what's the album called?
Certified Lover Boy.
Please go over and get into it, yo.
Yeah, it's litty in the city.
But this is really what people are here for, because we get the grade right here. So I want you to stay tuned right here where we at.
That's right. Okay, now let's handle some business before we get started. We want to make sure we invite you guys to please subscribe to our channel here. Make sure you hit this video with a thumbs up. Drop down in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Share this video with your mommy, your uncle, your mommy, your papi, your cousin, your
all of them.
All of them. The putos. Yes. Everybody. And also make sure you turn on your notification bell to make sure you do not miss any of our videos. Okay? That's right.
Drake is a Canadian rapper who made a splash into the industry in 2006. His mixtape, Room for Improvement, showcased Drake's unique flow and ability to sing, which separated him from many of his counterparts. Drake has released 6 total studio albums. His second album, Take Care, received a Grammy for Best Rap Album in 2013.
From beefs with Diddy and Meek Mill to a highly publicized romance with Rihanna and a son that no one knew about for some time, Drake has continuously made headlines. But none of those headlines trump his career achievements. 4 Grammy Awards, 29 Billboard Music Awards, and his single Tootsie Slide debuted at #1 and made him the first male artist to have 3 songs debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now he is back with his latest album, Certified Lover Boy, and we are here to review it. But before we get started,
we gotta do a salutation.
We gotta do
from the Book of Revelation.
That's right.
And that includes libations.
That's right. And Drake, you know what I'm saying?
And after the libations, you may have some temptations.
Oh my. And we're gonna talk about temptations on this album because he talked a lot of that. Okay? But to Drake, my man, Drizzy Drake.
Yes, sir.
Poppy.
My cousin.
Champagne Poppy. We appreciate you for this 6th
I'll be up in Toronto in a little, another month or so. I'm gonna come by the crib.
Come out of crib. All right.
Get into it, yeah.
We're going to raise this up to Drizzy Drake and his album, Certified Lover Boy. We understand that he has been through some things in the last couple of years, so we know how it is as musicians to drop albums. And so this one goes out to you, Drizzy Drake. All right. Woohoo! That thing was rocking. Let's get this party started. Zay, what was your first favorite song on the album?
As y'all know from the actual reaction video, Way Too Sexy.
I ain't too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
Some of y'all may not know. But I think it's dope that they just recreated this little ratchet version of this song, I'm Too Sexy, which just so happens to be Right Said Fred's song.
Yes. Back in the day.
I remember the song growing up.
Of course, who doesn't?
Some of these people may not know Camarray. We may have some young ones out there.
Okay, well if you're young, if you're that damn young, take your ass back and do your research.
Okay? Do your research. Yeah, it's Right Said Fred's song, I'm Too Sexy, and it's given very much German accent. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my skirt.
So sexy it hurts.
Oh, you remember the word?
Yeah, that's
remember getting out of the car and walking.
Shit. Okay.
Y'all, that came out in 1992, so we ain't gonna talk about how old Camarray is.
7.
But I heard it like, my parents played it and my grandparents and stuff played it, so it's, I'm super young or whatever. I just, got into the music. But y'all, I just think it's for me, it's just the fact that the creativity of actually taking something from the past that I would never think that someone would sample that on something more trappish at all.
Absolutely not.
This song is also featuring Future and Young Thug, and
which you love.
I love Future too, and I love Young Thug. Young Thug didn't do all his little singing stuff on it, but he kind of actually, in my opinion, kind of stepped out of his norm with doing that, and kind of just gave us a simple, whatever little moment. But the video is definitely fun as well, so y'all make sure y'all go check out the video.
Very, very fun. Make sure you check out my reaction for it as well. We just posted that the other day as well.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go back and watch that as well.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say, y'all. Just check out the song. It speaks for itself. It's definitely a bop.
And I will say, I was not 100% a fan of the song when I first heard it, but the video definitely helped it along.
It's fun.
It's super fun.
It catches you, grabs you in. All of it.
All of it. The Boyz II Men, Water Runs Dry moment had me in tears.
It's not a way to water runs dry. We ain't not what your whole life. Oh, you taking the lead? Since when? Oh, okay. We gotta get Michelle. We gotta put Michelle back in her place over here, y'all. Baby. Michelle getting out of hand.
When Jesus said yes.
Nobody can say no.
Michelle's trying to take over the song. But let me know what y'all think about
my strength.
Right. Let us know what y'all think about Way Too Sexy.
Woo!
Drop it in the comments. Camarray, let's talk about your first favorite.
You just mentioned a great point, which I'm going to use to segue. Drake has a way of taking these samples that you would not think to use on a track. And so my first favorite is Poppy's Home. Listen, I am a huge Montel Jordan fan. You know I'm a big nostalgic R&B head.
Super nostalgic. Like,
super.
Aggie, like, can we turn and stop listening to this and move on? Like, shift the energy.
Listen, y'all remember, I don't even remember the CD house that she used to order like 15 CDs and get it shipped to the house. But Montel Jordan's This Is How We Do It CD was one of my first favorites.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
That's for the young kids that y'all heard.
Y'all know, this has been in commercials and some other
But they may not know Montel Jordan. They just know the song.
Oh yeah, true. But Montel Jordan is a classic R&B singer, and that sample, the Daddy's Home, is at the end of his album. Very, very, like, who knows that? Like, I literally, of course I know it because I'm R&B head, but nobody just knows Montel Jordan's last song.
Nobody knows it but you.
But me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning. That's my song. But anyway, that song was so classic. I instantly recognized that sample. Montel Jordan killed it. But let's get back to Poppy's Home, okay? As I said, I'm an R&B junkie, and that thing sat right with me. Musically, the song's piano chords are so beautiful. I loved it, loved it, loved it. The vulnerability in it makes it a fave. I love the lyric where he says supermodels, and then basically he's saying he got supermodels, and they all sexy. Lock the door to the bathroom because they doing something that's not Pepsi.
It was a little bar for you.
It was a bar. It was the bars for me. Okay, and if you know, the opposite of Pepsi is Coke. Okay, so he was basically saying and that's what model girls do. They be in the bathroom doing Coke. Okay. Yeah. Love the little Nicki feature at the end, like them comparing themselves to being Poppy and Mommy, and how she was like, I'm gonna have to start charging y'all, you know what I'm saying, child support in reverse. It was real cute. It was real tongue-in-cheek. You know what I'm saying? It was really nice. Also, we get to hear him sing, Drake sing on this record, and I also love the playing with Montel Jordan's vocals, how he kind of sung along with him in some parts and kind of did a little harmonization, all of that. So for me, Poppy's Home really worked. Amazing, amazing. My first favorite song on Certified Lover Boy. How about that?
So my take on this, y'all, is I like the song. I so do not like where we are today. Let me put that first. Where we are today in music, I don't want to like sample the song and don't give me all this extra little intro in the song. I don't like the intros at the beginning of the songs that have like the little moments and they sit in it, and I cannot stand that. Like, just let the song go, or like give it like a I don't know. There's certain songs out there that I feel like maybe they like pitch it up and they do like a little moment with it at the beginning and kind of like introduce us to it, and we're like, oh, I know that, you know, whatever, like Bryson Tiller or whatever, like Bryson Tiller in the past has done it. And I don't know, I like the subtlety of how other people have done it. I hate when it's displayed this way. I don't want to hear that moment at all. I want to hear the moment throughout and weaved into the song. But I don't want to hear that little intro like at the beginning that just takes me back to, I don't want to feel that.
My God, today. Y'all lift your hands and stretch them this way.
Yeah, stretch them right on over. If y'all know what I mean.
If y'all know what I mean, if you know what he means, drop down in the comments and let him know that you agree with what he's saying. But if not, y'all know how we do it. Hashtag
some people, if you're an old head.
No, if you're an R&B head.
Old head and R&B head, then you obviously are gonna love it. So, but I digress.
Yeah, go ahead and digress.
I am.
Right.
So, moving right along, Girls Want Girls is my next favorite song, featuring Lil Baby.
All right.
And the content of the song just is what it is. It's
My
talking
girl
about
got a girlfriend.
My girl got a girlfriend is really what it's given. And where I'm from, girls want girls, and that's just how they get down.
She said she a lesbian. I am too.
I am too. Me too.
It's the Me Too movement for
It's
me.
the Me Too.
Yes, it's a number. Naruto.
Me too. So I hope they come out with a video to the song, because I feel like it's gonna be
nasty.
It's definitely gonna be it's gonna be a little bop.
Girls licking and sticking.
But the song just is a bop. It makes you want to dance. It just makes you, and that's why I feel like the video will definitely be giving us
It'll
something.
be fun, yeah.
Lil Baby, his verse is definitely on point. I think both of their voices go well together on this song. It's just, you gotta go check it out and tell me what you think. Drop down in the comments and let me know. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. But Girls Want Girls was definitely one of my favorites on this album.
All right, well, my next favorite is Love All, featuring the GOAT, Jigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter.
Jigga.
What's my mother's first name? All right, so with that being said, this song, I have to shout out the Rascals, who have done an incredible amount of work with Ariana Grande, as well as the Drake album here that we see. The Rascals, shout out to y'all. Y'all are an amazing production team. Okay, we love to shout out the production team, the songwriters, etc. So shouts out to the Rascals. Okay?
Rascal Flats.
No.
I'm just messing.
No. Tommy? Alright. Of course.
Speaking of Tommy, the Rugrats, not Rascals. You thinking of the Little Rascals? But the Rugrats got it's coming back, y'all. They got new seasons about to hit the airway.
Oh wow. Shows how
Sorry, I had to
old
put
you
a little
are.
moment in there.
Shows how old you are.
No,
All right.
it was like I was watching the cassettes that like my parents used to watch. Like, that's how young I am.
Your mama was definitely not watching nobody's damn Rugrats. But
Get
anyway,
into it,
Love All featuring Jay-Z. Of course, y'all heard the initial sample. Of course, not even, I guess you could say it's a sample, but previously on Ready to Die, which is from, of course, the Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death. I love that moment. It's such a classic.
I'm happy that it was a quick
nostalgic
moment and it just like went into the song after that. It ain't keep us there for forever and hold on to God's unchanging hand.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you gonna sample, like, hit it real quick and get out of there.
Hit it and quit.
People who gonna get it and keep it moving. Like, don't just keep me in the moment and I'm.
That was the Carlton. Wow. All right, show us
Not the Carlton.
That was the Carlton.
I wasn't trying to say they were the same. I was just saying.
No,
like,
you were doing the
that I was
Carlton
gonna
dance.
right, but I was just saying that I was gonna be in. I don't want to be in that moment where I'm just like dancing along and blah blah. I wasn't trying to compare it to the song.
No, I know. But I'm
okay.
just laughing at the fact that you were doing.
I
the
thought you were
Carlton.
saying that it was. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Gosh, Lisa. All right. So with that being said, the beat is so chill, laid back in the cut.
It's a bop.
It's that much. It is.
Watch our reaction. We was vibing.
And the beat just allows Drake's vocal, in my opinion, to really just glide over it and just simmer in that thing like some pancake syrup. Like, it was just good and oozy and goozy. Goozy, that's a nice word. Goozy. Another, again, I have to highlight the lyric. Never had a lot, this is all I need. People never care till it's R.I.P., which is super duper duper duper
yes.
true.
We see it time and time again.
Time and time again. People give you
getting
flowers.
all their money.
Yeah, you know I'm saying.
Giving all their money when you die.
That's right, but appreciate those around you while they are still here. I love you, Fred.
Yeah, give me.
I love you.
I wish I had a rose. Or roses.
Wow, because a rose is still a rose.
No, I was going to give you roses while you still here, friend. That's what it was.
Oh, I thought you was getting a little Aretha Franklin.
All right.
Which again, I just think that bar is so real. Then it's followed by Jay-Z's verse where he raps, "You know the price of everything, but know the value of nothing." That says a whole lot. Caption: I'm gonna use it for my next Instagram post. I promise.
Okay.
You know the price of everything.
Well, is you gonna be wearing
but
something
the
like?
Value of nothing.
Are you gonna be wearing something from like
It's gonna be
Value City,
like,
or is you gonna be like
down.
really really
It's gonna be
wearing
giving
something with
very
like
much like
some? Is it gonna be giving
Burlington
Coin or
Co.
Value City?
It's gonna be giving Burlington Co. Factory.
Okay, so
And
Value
Target.
City.
Yeah, very Target vibes.
Target's a little bit more than Value City in my opinion, but okay. Probably even more than Burlington.
Right, Target is getting a little expensive. But I digress. Love all. Featuring Jay-Z, my next favorite song on the album. Zay, let's get.
All right, my final favorite on the song is Knife Talk. Y'all know I'm about that. Y'all may not know, but back in my day, I was a samurai.
One of you a track star.
That was that too.
Oh yeah, you were a track star in real life. All right, go ahead.
Jumping over the hurdles, I was getting it, y'all. But I just like okay, it has a little bit of a nostalgic moment. It is actually a sample of Juicy J featuring Project Pat, A$AP Rocky's song "Feed the Streets."
Yes, yes.
So it gives you a little bit of moment, not too far back, but it's just a bop. Like it makes you want to dance, but they also just talking their stuff.
Yeah.
They talking that talk. I love the melody of 21 Savage. He's real playful and fun with it, using catchy words. Then Drake comes in and gives his own moment that's not on the same
wavelength.
Same wavelength. It's not the same melody. But every time 21 comes in, it's just he's so playful with it and just gives a whole different like little bop feel to it. And then Drake comes in and he's more in the cut, and it's just a dope song in my opinion. Y'all check it out. Let me know if y'all like it. Drop down in the comments. Camarray.
That's that. All right, last but not least, Pipe.
And there it is.
And there it is. Pipe Down, my last favorite song on the album. Reminds me, in my opinion, and I may be wrong, drop down in the comments and correct me if I am, but this song really, really, really reminds me of old Drake, if you will.
Yes.
Like mixtape, Room for Improvement, So Far Gone, that type of Drake.
In fact, the whole ending of the album kind of gave me that.
Yeah, it was like
mid-ish to the end. The past third, the bottom third of the album, he kind of gave us like what?
Nostalgia Drake, that 2006, 7, 8 Drake. Which I really, really appreciated musically.
I did too.
Yeah, it's so smooth. The song is so smooth, so laid back. Of course, it samples Lil Wayne's Pussy, Money, and Weed, which is, of course, super classic. If y'all don't know, go back and listen to that song. But I love his vocal delivery and how it's more melodic. But he's still kind of like, he's still spitting, which is what we know Drake for. Well, if you're an old school Drake fan. Right. Not no Tootsie Slide Drake fan. But anyway, the song tells of a relationship that was built on like some hood love type stuff. Love the lyric where he says, if it was ride or die, then you should have been dead. Okay? So many times you got these people out here that's like, yo, we're going to ride or die with you. It's me and you against the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? And you talking all that stick talk, that stick talk.
It's the dying for me.
I don't want to die.
Not that you want to die, but like,
I'm just
show
saying.
Me that you ride or die.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
or don't say it, or shut your mouth.
Right. Like I got 2 ride or die friends, and they got T-shirts that say Mr. Ride or Die. Oh yeah. And Mrs. Ride or Die, and they done showed me in the past
that they ready to ride or die.
Then I swung, like reached over my shoulder, and I'm arguing, and it's just. What's up? Like, why we talking?
But yeah, and if you're not about that life, you should have been dead. That's all he's saying. Also, Love the classic, like I said, classic wordplay. He also says, all the things I've done up until right now, I need 1,000 pages just to write it down. Writing down these feelings has been overdue. Don't know how many pens it's gonna take to get over you. Okay? Wordplay.com. Yes. I don't know how many pens it's gonna take to get over you. How much I got a pen for you to pipe down. Reminds me.
What did he say after that?
I don't remember.
He had another little moment that I liked where he was saying pretty much how far down I gotta put the pipe down.
Oh.
Pipe down. Pipe down.
Yeah.
Like
I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get it not then, but I got it now.
Yeah. So this was kind of like one of my other favorites, but honorable mentions. I had so many songs that I like, but yes, but he gave another little bar in there like right afterwards and said like how far I gotta put the pipe down for you to pipe down.
Period. No comment.
It's bars on bars on bars.
No comment. But that is my last favorite.
All right, moving right along to our honorable mentions.
That's right. I just have to briefly mention Yeba's Heartbreak. Also 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. I really love 7 a.m. because, again, Drake, this album, I feel like throughout this album, he really said what he had to say. It was just like the songs where he was just spitting, and just bars on top of bars and wordplay and all of that really works for me, and so I really love 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. So
I also like I'm gonna throw these in there. I ain't gonna talk about them, but TSU.
Oh yeah.
So this went to TSU, and you know it was a little moment or whatever.
Okay.
I also like Into Deep. I like Pipe Down. I like Yeba's Heartbreak also.
Yeah.
No Friends in the Industry. I like that one also. Fountains, Race My Mind, the whole like second half of the album, y'all, I kind of like really got into. So I didn't even want to say I had honorable mentions because
they're all kind of.
You just gotta listen to the album, and you gotta like. You may have to go back and listen to it again.
Yes, I also forgot Get Along Better with Ty Dolla $ign. Love that one as well. So yeah, there's a lot of good nuggets on the album, but it is time for us to give you guys our grade for the album. So let's start off with the vocals. Zay, talk to him.
All right, so vocals, Drake does it for me, y'all. It's the tonality and how he spits. It's the going into the singing, him knowing the freaking melodies. It is everything that he does when he opens his mouth in the studio and on the stage. All of that, y'all. Like, it's money. I mean, we said it at the beginning in our little intro. He set himself apart from his counterparts.
Absolutely.
Counterparts. He set himself apart from his counterparts.
That's what he did.
So, I gave a 5. Because to me, honestly, his voice is not something that can be duplicated. You can't recreate what he has done, and he is from back in 2006. When he initially came out, he started something that was just different, and the melodies that he came with, and the albums that he came out with, and he just has something that's so different and so unique. We heard Lil Wayne kind of even start doing some of his stuff before he even let Drake fully come out, be out there like that, and kind of try to take his sound, but it don't matter. Like, it's still, you can't duplicate it. You can't do what he does.
No.
So I had to give him a 5.
All right. I just have to point out my favorite Drake song still is I Better Find Your Lovin', I Better Find Your Heart. Like, I love that singing Drake. I wish we had got a little bit more of him on this album.
He definitely gave us some singing.
It just wasn't enough.
It just wasn't a lot of singing, but I wanted some of the more toned down, like Her type songs. And
like Marvin's Room?
Not just, but also freaking, I wish he would have put Party Next Door on here, y'all. When they collab together, I just love the moment that they create, and they just put you in this, I'm all about that marinating in this praise and worship moment or a vibe.
Yeah.
And they just do it for me.
Yeah.
Wednesday night is one of my favorites.
I don't remember it.
Going on Wednesday night, girl, I'm lonely. I'll admit it if you just keep quiet. Girl, I'm lonely.
You lucky I couldn't Beyonce that one because I don't know those words.
Lonely. But name another Oh,
I remember you used to rewind that shit like it.
Name another I forgot the words in a minute, but
with that being
melodies,
said,
sorry y'all, vocals, all of that.
Yes, for me, I gave him a 4.5 only because I wanted this much more singing. So let's jump into the lyrics.
All right, moving on to the lyrics. I think it's just understood that Drake has bars and does what he does.
And that's on period.
I give a 4.75.
I'm gonna follow him. It ain't even too much more to be said. I gave him a 5. I thought lyrically, to have, we'll talk about this with the sonic flow of it all, but to have 20 plus songs of you just spitting in bars and work, all of that, I cannot fault you, so I have to give you a 5.
But this is the thing, to have 20-something songs, but hundreds of songs, like, I'm sure he's done, to have all these albums and different things,
and everything,
all this different stuff you've done, and you ain't repeating moments.
Very, very amazing. So I gave him a 5.
And you still deliver, like, every time.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along.
Yes.
Production. I think the production was good. I gave it 4.5 because I do feel like some of the sampling and stuff is... Y'all, everybody and their mama was in credits for being on...
J.
Everybody, their mama, their daddy, like everybody from the past, Notorious B.I.G. Who else, Camarray? Give us some of the names.
I said Stevie J, I think... Was Puff in there? I think Puff was in there. It was a lot of people.
R. Kelly was in there, y'all. Like, no, I'm not playing. I'm not being funny.
Oh, he was?
R. Kelly was in there. Yes. Like, he had to credit so many people because you got all these damn...
All the samples.
Damn, Beastie Boys was in there, y'all. No, I'm just playing.
Goddamn Shirley Caesar.
Right.
Shirley, we love you, but I digress. But I agree with you there. It could have been a little bit more original. But
it was still original.
Right,
and that's why I still rated high. But you still kind of lightweight, like, just took something that was like flip and flop and twerk and stop and check on me tonight, and here we go.
Yeah. All right, well, I gave him...
And
there it is. I gave him a 4.75. I thought it was an amazing album production-wise. I thought vocally, production-wise, was very solid. I thought musically, to Zaiah's point, I can kind of get, the sample thing. I get it. But I just thought it was all very, very good. And so I thought I gave him a 4.75.
Did I say a 4.5 or 4.75? I gave him a 4.5 in case I said something wrong.
Okay.
But I don't think I did. I think I got it right.
Okay. So 4.5, 4.75. Let's jump into the sonic flow.
All right. The sonic flow, I think the album definitely flowed well. I liked that some of the songs definitely transitioned well into the next song. I hate, again, I guess I should have waited till now to talk about it, these moments where he just had a whole moment that just flubbed into some old school moment, and I just couldn't get into it. It just messed up the transition and the flow for me to have, even with the Jay-Z, the one Jay-Z was featured on. What's the beginning moment?
The beginning of Love All is... Oh, the Biggie sample.
Give it to me.
Oh. Last time on Ready to Die.
So, like, when we talk about sonic flow and then you end a song and then last time on Ready... I don't want to hear that. And then he rambling on and rambling on. You're losing me now, and I feel like I'm listening to the radio and I'm trying to listen to an album. So I just struggle in some of those moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had to give him a 3.75.
Did I give my 4.5 for the sonic flow?
That is, send it out. All right, well, I gave him a 3.75. And for the most part, it has a lower grade for me because it was entirely too long. It's hard to digest music that doesn't have necessarily a storyline, and it's just kind of a bunch of songs. It's hard to digest it in that magnitude, that many songs at one time. And so for me, I found it hard to get in and find a favorite. Like I just felt like it was a lot of good songs, but there was nothing that really stood out. There was no song that was just like, oh, this is terrible. I hate it, hate it, hate it.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of good songs that were kind of, in my opinion, thrown on the album. And so for that, I had to give them a 3.75. Not saying that the album is bad, but as we're talking about a flow of it, it was entirely too long and just a lot of good songs.
Yeah, and great songs, not phenomenal songs, because I feel like, yes, these are my favorites. Yes, I still like the second half of it, and there's a lot of honorable mentions there, but I wish there was like 1, 2, or 3 songs that really just made me ooze and like I got excited about, and I'm like, this is my stuff.
Yeah.
Camarray, we gonna fight over this one. Like, I didn't feel like I had one of them songs that just really I grabbed onto, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is on repeat.
And we know that he can do that because I remember when I first heard One Dance, when I first heard Hotline Bling, like all of those songs were like really, really, really special, and I just don't feel that he has one of those songs on this album. So with that being said, I think it is time for us to give him his grade. So let's talk about his average.
All right, so once we add all of that up, flip it, flop it, twerk it, stop it, check on me tonight, we end up with a 4.59 average, which gives us a percentage of
91.88%, which damn near 92%, which is relatively high. So with that being said, let's get a drum roll, please. Ooh, make it hot. That gives Drake his new album, Certified Lover Boy, an A-.
A-.
I think that is
it's good.
Freaking good.
For you to be a beast in these streets like you are, and to come out with an album that it's a great album. Not my favorite album of his, but still a great album. I think that's it.
What is your favorite Drake album? Do you have one? I know mine off the top of my head.
Go ahead, what's yours?
I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. Take Care, and followed by...
I'll take care of you.
Yes. Followed by Views.
If you're reading this, it's too late. Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
Nothing Was the Same is definitely the Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing, Started from the Bottom, Wu-Tang Forever, Own It. You're still the one that I adore. Ain't much out here to have feelings for. Guess whose it is? Guess whose it is? You remember that?
Yes.
It's yours.
Yes.
Next time we fuck, I wanna make love.
Yeah.
Next time we talk, I don't wanna just talk, I wanna trust.
Yes.
Or no, I don't know what it is. I don't know the lyrics all the way, but that's it right there, y'all.
Okay, well for me it's Take Care, followed very closely by Views. But we have Certified Lover Boy, which I'm sure we'll be listening to. But next time, bring us like a big single Drake. That's the only thing we need from you. But I digress. Let's go ahead and invite you one more time to please make sure you subscribe to our channel here.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you hit this video with a thumbs up. Drop down the comments and let us know how you feel about our review and our reaction. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. I'm excited. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, another big album, Lil Nas X, Montero. So stick around. Make sure y'all come back. Make sure y'all come back for that next week.
About to give birth to it, y'all. It's about to come out.
That's right.
It's coming out.
Until then, I am your boy Camarray.
And I'm Zaiah.
And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Peace out.
Peace.